So hello there and welcome. It's Thursday right now. Yeah, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow I'm gonna get my racing license here with this fancy Clio Cup here from Florian. He is right around the corner here, and yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna find out how it is to drive a race car finally, and I hope we can continue with that. First off, we get the license, of course, and then we're gonna continue from there. Hopefully it's gonna be a tough one. Let's go. So how does that racing license course work exactly? Basically, it is pretty easy. You have an e-learning first, then you have a test online, and then you have that track day. On the track day we have 3 free practice, and we can just drive there and basically just have to drive a little bit. And then in the end we have a rolling start, which is then turning into a red flag in the first lap. You're driving back into the pits, and that's it. That's how you can get this National A racing license here. So we just had the first rollout guided driving. It was pretty interesting. It's really something different than sim racing, definitely. But I liked it a lot, and we're gonna continue in a few minutes. Car is standing right there, and then we have some free practice, and I'm pretty excited how that goes. Then there's other cars I have to care about. I have to look into the mirrors if they overtake me, and yeah, we're gonna find out how much I will push it there, and then we'll see how far we can go. Here we go into the last corner. This is right now the run to my fastest lap of that whole track day. What I didn't know, it was already the last lap of the track day, so I had to kind of make it count, and I'm pretty happy that I did. And I just tried to push it as much as I can. I seem to didn't find the second gear in some corners, but it was alright. It was kind of the best thing I did at that day, and I was getting really comfortable. It was exciting, and it was a lot of fun here. Here we are right now at the rolling start. As you can see, we are now going into a double file here. Then we are driving on to the start finish line, and we do a little race start here. Of course, it's a calm one since we don't really do a race. and yeah, and then after that there's the red flag getting out. So it was quite an exciting one. As you can see, we have a little bit of big gaps here, but in the end it was all fine. That was the only thing they mentioned then, that we can leave a little bit less space on a racetrack here, but it was all fine and we got it all through. In the end, I also met my teammate Leon. He was right there and we took the chance to talk a little bit, and he also wants to get his racing license and he also wants to get into motorsports. He's searching for sponsors right now to make that possible, and I wish him good luck for that. Hopefully I can continue my journey as well, and we'll see how it continues in the future. So here we are a few weeks later now. As I'm rewatching this, it's still incredible. What a day, what an experience. My first time on a racetrack, and I started to feel comfortable with the car. And yeah, what's up next? So I try to go sim to real. I try to get into motorsports. I would like to drive some RCN next year. And I am right now searching for sponsors. So if you are a company who wants to sponsor someone who is starting his journey into the motorsports and who wants to support him, then make sure to reach out to me. My email address is down below in the description. And then I try to continue with this journey. Next up is gonna be a Spa track day in September. I'm gonna take it with me, of course, and we'll see how that goes. We try to push the car a little bit there, and we try to get more comfortable with driving there on a real track. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited for it, and I hope it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be as amazing as this license course right here. I'm holding my certificate, so I'm right now able to get my national A license here, and with that we could drive stuff like the RCN, for example. So yeah, I hope we can continue with this journey. If I can't make it work out with the sponsors and stuff like that, then we have to delay things and the journey is gonna be delayed. But still, I'm gonna hold on to this and I'm gonna try to make the best out of it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the start of this journey with me, and we're gonna see each other in the streams, of course, and then we'll see how this continues. Have a great one. Adios.